Good morning. It's January 23rd, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. A new study proposes using seismic and sonic boom data to rapidly determine the speed, direction, and breakup of space debris during atmospheric entry, enabling quick debris recovery and safer outcomes for aviation and nearby populations. The research, published in Science, also notes potential future use of existing nuclear blast monitoring networks to triangulate sonic booms and refine descent paths, alongside NASA's planned controlled deorbit strategies for future objects. As Earth's orbital environment grows crowded with satellites, rapid identification of debris fallout zones will become increasingly important for tracking and mitigation. Experts say seismic data can complement radar, enhancing rapid assessment after re-entry, but cannot replace radar alone. Researchers demonstrated that a seismic network captured both the initial large boom and subsequent smaller boom trains from cascading fragmentation, allowing a detailed reconstruction of the object's flight and breakup. Compared with radar, seismic measurements can better define the post-entry trajectory and reduce large uncertainties, potentially improving prediction accuracy. While promising, the method's effectiveness depends on data quality and coverage, and independent ground observations remain limited. The approach is not expected to detect all debris. Smaller fragments or high-altitude disintegrations may escape sonic boom detection and should be used alongside radar, optical, and satellite tracking. Current limitations include strong space-based tracking, but difficulties during atmospheric entry, with seismic data offering a complementary path to refine descent trajectories and identify debris fallout zones quickly. Seismic methods can provide insights during high-speed atmospheric descent when debris breaks apart, offering information not always captured by ground-based radar. New findings show sonic boom. Seismic readings extended predicted debris paths by about 30 kilometers south compared with radar alone, demonstrated with events including SpaceX Starship fragments. The Science study, led by Johns Hopkins and Imperial College London researchers, used data from multiple debris events, including the 2024 Chinese Crew Capsule Module re-entry, to map trajectory and fragmentation with over 120 seismometers. A dual role for the MYC oncoprotein in pancreatic cancer is revealed in Cell, showing MYC drives tumor growth through DNA binding while also helping tumors dodge immune detection by binding RNA under stress. The RNA binding activity forms protein-RNA condensates that recruit the exosome complex to degrade RNA-DNA hybrids and blunt immune alarm signals. This immune camouflage hinges on MYC's RNA binding region, a function distinct from its DNA-driven growth activity, suggesting a potential therapeutic angle that targets the camouflage rather than the growth driver alone. The KUDAK study was led by Martin Eilers with collaborators from the University of Würzburg, MIT, and Würzburg University Hospital, supported by Cancer Research UK, KICA, INCA, and an ERC Advanced grant. Funding and collaboration details emphasize cross-institutional work across Germany and the United States, with deep funding from multiple bodies. The study indicates that this MYC-driven camouflage suppresses alarm signals, enabling tumors to grow without immune detection. Researchers caution that more work is needed to understand how RNA-DNA hybrids are transported out of the nucleus and how MYC's RNA binding impacts the tumor microenvironment before therapies reach the clinic. In animal experiments, engineering MYC with a defective RNA binding region caused tumors to shrink by about 94% in 28 days, but only in animals with intact immune systems, underscoring the immune-dependent nature of the effect. When MYC's RNA binding was disabled in pancreatic cancer models, exosome-assisted degradation of RNA-DNA hybrids was blocked, and pancreatic tumors grew 24-fold with normal MYC but collapsed by 94% without RNA binding in immunocompetent hosts. Further, tumors with the defective RNA binding region failed to recruit the exosome and did not trigger the immune alarm pathway, leading to dramatic tumor reduction over 4 weeks in immunocompetent animals. A Stanford medicine study in mice reveals why facial and scalp wounds scar less than wounds elsewhere, pointing to neural crest origin fibroblasts and a ROBO2-EP3005 signaling pathway. Transplanting facial-derived fibroblasts or injecting genetically altered fibroblasts that resemble facial cells into non-facial wounds reduces scarring, suggesting a small number of key cells can trigger broad healing changes. Activating this regenerative pathway in a subset of fibroblasts around abdominal or back wounds leads to significantly less scarring, similar to facial wounds. A new study links aging gut bacteria to a reduced body-wide capacity to repair itself, showing the gut microbiome plays a central role in tissue regeneration and aging. Researchers found that gut microbiota regulate intestinal stem cell function, and aging-related stem cell decline can be reversed by modulating the microbial environment. In old mice, intestinal stem cells are less active than in young mice, reducing cell replenishment and weakening regeneration after injury. Distinct differences in gut microbiota composition between young and aged mice align with ISC activity levels, and microbiota composition differences correlate with the decline in ISC function. The study notes Akkermansia mucinifila increases with age and, when given to old mice, further suppresses the DWNT pathway and impairs stem cell regeneration, highlighting direct microbial effects on aging. Publication details: Stem Cell Reports, Year 2026, DOI 10.1016/J.Stemker.2025.102788 article titled, Microbiota from Young Mice Restore the Function of Aged ISCs. The findings indicate gut microbiota regulate ISC function and that aging-related stem cell decline can be reversed by modulating the microbial environment. The study points to host-microbe interactions as a therapeutic target to preserve intestinal function, enhance regeneration, and support healthy aging. Interventions to reset the microbiome toward a more youthful state may be necessary beyond adding probiotics, with implications for aging and chronic disease therapies. Overall, microbiota-targeted therapies could help preserve intestinal homeostasis, boost regeneration, and promote healthy aging. This has been your Daily Brief in Science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. We'll be back Monday with everything you need to know.